We came to a small piece of land. There was space, but the land was refusing. Swamps in the north and deserts in the south. We did not have much water. You know, we have in Israel only two lakes, one dead and the other is dying, the Dead Sea and the Lake of Galilee. We have a famous river, the Jordan River, that contains more fame than water. You know, it is not a river for irrigation, it is a river for praying. We do not have any natural resources, neither oil nor gold or any other natural resources, really nothing. And yet we have created the best agriculture on earth. Our yields are 10 times higher than any other country, and use of water is only quarter of any other country. What does it mean that we discovered the greatest natural resource? The greatest natural resource is the human being. If you have it, you are rich. If your people are poor, the land is poor. So I believe that everyone can do it. We are not superheroes. I think we made a super effort. I think fighting hunger, starvation, and poverty can be done. It depends on us. What we can do, everybody can do. Dear friends, the Middle East is undergoing its greatest storm, with horrible bloodshed in Syria, where a tyrant is killing his people, killing children. We urge the West to act immediately to put an end to the violence in Syria. The massacre of men, women, and children by the Assad regime, the murders that have been taking place in Syria for the past years mandate global action. The brutal crackdown on pro-democracy protesters in Syria is another opportunity to see the pattern behavior of some of our neighbors. It explains why we need a strong military that is ever vigilant in Israel's defense. The Palestinians are our neighbors for life. Peace can and must be achieved. A peace based on two-state solution, a Jewish state Israel and an Arab state Palestine. The principle of the two-state solution is a paramount Israeli interest. We want to preserve an Israel that is Jewish, democratic, and attractive. A peace with the Palestinians that it is a dream for both of us is a nightmare to the Ayatollahs in Iran. Iran's pursuit of nuclear arms is a frightening manifestation of the radical Islamic agenda. 60 years after the Holocaust, we are witnessing another regime that seeks to annihilate the Jewish people. Our two countries must make the most of the special relationship we share to encourage our leaders to work together in combating the evil that is Iran. Iran is the evil, cruel, and morally corrupt regime. It based on a destruction and is an affront to human dignity. Iran is the center, the sponsor, the financer of the world terror. Iran is danger to the entire world. It threatens Berlin as well as Madrid, Delhi as well as Bangkok, not just Israel. Israel says a nuclear weapon in the hands of Iran would threaten the Jewish state's survival. Time is running out to avoid military action. It must be stopped, and it will be stopped. Israel experienced the horrors of war. It does not seek it. Peace is always our first option. But if we are forced to fight, believe me, we shall prevail. Ladies and gentlemen, the quest for knowledge defines Jewish history. Judaism is a constant debate. It is about asking the right questions. I believe Jews are never satisfied because they are always seeking new answers. A better tomorrow, tikkun olam. I believe that the next decade will be the most scientific, the most dramatic chapter in human history. It will expose possibilities that today sound like science fictions. Its center will be brain research. The more we shall know about ourselves, the more we shall be able to control ourselves. So all I can say, we are gathering here not with a dividing policy, but with a uniting prayer. We pray for peace for every country, for every people, for every child. We pray that they will be able to escape the danger of starvation and the danger of death. There is no need for war. There is no need for hatred. And all of us can be better people. My greatest hope is that a dawn will rise when every man and woman, Israeli or Palestinian, Syrian or Lebanese, young people wherever they are, will wake up and be able to say to themselves, I am free to be free. And you, as spiritual leaders, please approach the soul. Maybe the soul contains more wisdom than the brain. Our greatest king, who was considered the wisest person on earth, Solomon, used to say, I have the wisdom of my heart, the heart can be wise as well. I believe that all of us together can try and bring hope and stability and peace to all human people, to all humankind, and to all religions. Democracy in our times means not only that there are equal rights, but to have the equal right to be different. Friends, in a world of science and knowledge, the Jewish people and Israel have an exciting role to play, much to contribute. Ladies and gentlemen, America was, is, and will remain the indispensable leader of the free world. The the indispensable friend of our country. Today, more than ever, the world needs America. I would also encourage you to support the activity of Dr. Sherlock Bailey and the Caribbean Israel Alliance Foundation that is working tirelessly to garner votes for Israel in the United Nations by working with Christian leaders and politicians all over the Caribbean. Concerning the work he is doing for Israel, it has a direct impact at the international affairs of Israel. It is here to say that Sherlock Bailey has been appointed to do a vital task. He has been appointed by the Christian Allies Caucus of the Knesset as the executive director of 19 countries. He has been asked to visit the prime ministers and parliaments of these nations, seeking votes in the United Nations for Israel. It is the only project of its kind in the world, and already history has been made. For the first time in the Israel's history, a Caribbean country has stood with Israel because of his visit to the nation. These votes are of vital importance to Israel. Christians are our closest friends, and we are very thankful for your stand and prayer. Dr. Sherlock Bailey is also gathering thousands of Christians in the Caribbean to take a stand for Israel. These prayers and the stand and support of Christians is a great consolation to the land of Israel. And any help you can give him is a great blessing to Israel. As a Jew, I express my heartfelt appreciation to you for your prayer and friendship. It says in the book of Genesis, I will bless those who bless you and curse those who curse you. Christians have bestowed their blessing on the Jewish people, and I believe that God will likewise bless you together with us. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for standing with Israel. And thank you for hosting me here today. I look forward seeing you next year in Jerusalem. Ladies and gentlemen, soon I will return home. I return home much more hopeful, much more encouraged. Great challenges and promising opportunities await us. Thank you for your love and commitment and America's great friendships. Thank you very much. God bless America. God bless Israel. And God bless you all. Thank you, Toda, and Shalom.